Hello everyone, welcome back to Devils TV. This is Manchester United versus Manchester City. It's the Red Devils versus the Citizens. It's the red side of Manchester versus the blue side of Manchester.
Big,
It is Eric Ten
big
Hag
side.
versus Pep Guardiola. So this is the preview for the FA Cup final. Manchester Derby for the first time ever. I have Neil here with me. So yeah, one of the biggest games for Manchester United in years. So yeah, give us your thoughts on this game, mate.
And also the biggest game of this season as well.
Yeah.
So I was just saying, like, my thoughts. Just beat the crap out of Man City. Stop them winning the treble. Just beat the crap out of that. Fucking don't want fucking Manchester City to win the trophy. Like, if they win, like Champions League is pretty much confirmed because Inter they're a good side, but I don't see Inter to win the Champions League. Hopefully they win, but I don't think so. They can. I pretty much City will win it, but stop them. Eric Ten Hag. And by the way, shout out to Eric Ten Hag. Like I've after a long time, I've seen a manager giving a speech at Old Trafford, and he's completely
Yeah.
said, "We have one more game to go. Just calm down." To the fans, and he has actually said, I think so after Sir Alex. I think so. We are starting finally. We have seen a manager. Finally, we are back. And Pep Guardiola himself said, like, I have a feeling that Man United are coming back. Like, and Ten Hag said himself, like, people were laughing, like people like Ten Hag himself said, an era has to come to an end. People were laughing. An era had come to an end, like by getting lost to Brighton 2-0, then 4-0 against Brentford. But look at how he has turned around in a debut season. 38 wins. Debut season, 38 wins. Really
38 wins,
impressive.
most out of any United manager in their debut season ever.
Yeah, exactly. And like no, like I'm not comparing to any of the other managers as well, but Matt Tanag, and he has how he has managed the Ronaldo situation as well. Like was
And not only that, but his replacement was Wout Weghorst.
yeah, we should actually make a statue of him immediately because
I mean,
but like
like think about it. Tomorrow, Martial's injured, so our only proper striker is Weghorst. While City have Haaland and Alvarez as the two strikers.
one World Cup winner and one Golden Boot winner.
Player of the season, Premier League player of the season winner.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. And the problem with like Weghorst, like I love Weghorst. He's a good player, no doubt about it.
Yeah,
But
yeah, but
he's not United quality. He's not
he,
United
like,
quality.
he just works hard, and like you can work hard, I can work hard, but it doesn't mean we'll be
Bruh,
good United.
like it's the same for us. We have got the agility, but when you are a striker, your job is to score goals, and your finishing is terrible. Like, how can you call yourself a striker? Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah, if he was a lone move, if he was a CDM type of a player, then yeah, I would have agreed it. He was a CDM, like like because he's tall and he's got the strength as well. He hasn't got that much pace, but he can cover the field with his energy. But you're a striker, you
And
can't fit for your life.
And one very weird thing about him, he's 6'5", but he is crap in the air. He is absolutely crap in the air, even though he's 6'5". That makes no sense.
Look at Haaland, man, 6'3" or 4, impressive with his head.
I mean, look at this. I mean, look at Aguero. I mean, 5'11" and one of the best hitters
No,
of
five
the
foot
world.
ten, 5'10". He's much more shorter.
Yeah,
But
and
look
yeah,
at
so,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
uh, sorry to interrupt, but yeah, AD is here as well. So yeah, man, thoughts on this game? Very big game. This.
Yeah, it's a massive game. Um, it's obviously a derby, and you know it's even more crazy. Like I think the fact that the derby is even more, um, and then obviously a trophy's at stake. Like this might be like the most important derby of all time in the last couple of years.
Yeah. Um, I
But it's the
mean,
final, so it's like the biggest game of the season right now for
it
a
is,
final.
and I mean
And
to think.
and the teams we had to face coming to the FA Cup final were Everton, Reading FC, Paulins, a fucking traitor to the club. Paulins always eyes of traitor. Him along with what player. I want. He's a scouse as well. That's why I'm speaking this action. Sorry, apologies, but yeah, I'm just saying like Reading, then Fulham. I'm pretty much sure like we faced Leicester as well. I guess no, not
Yeah.
Leicester. Leicester we
No,
faced.
Brighton. No, Brighton. Brighton.
Wait, we faced Everton. I'm pretty much sure. We faced Reading.
Yeah,
We faced Fulham. Fulham was a dramatic game. Like,
in
bro,
West
we were
Ham.
West Ham. Yeah, Fulham was a dramatic game in my opinion. Like, I thought we lost it, but I genuinely thought we lost that game. I genuinely thought, but not because of that red card. Like, because of that red card, like we were saved.
So, and yeah, I mean, and also looking at the team news, unfortunately, Anthony looking like he's out.
2 months.
Tanaka said that there's a slim chance he play, but looks very unlikely. So that means Garnacho has to play. Garnacho has to play.
I
Uh,
think so. I think so, but I don't think so. Ganacho can start. I think so. He will come as a sub, but I think so. Rashford, Sancho on the right because Sancho was impressive on the right against Fulham,
yeah,
against Chelsea also.
yeah. But I mean, I see two options here. Either start Garnacho, or you have to, or start Eriksen and use Bruno as a false nine, or use Bruno as a
Bro,
winger.
but you can't play. Bro, you can't play Rashford as a striker. Come on, his finishing is
Yeah.
terrible.
You know
Very
what?
inconsistent.
Like what I would do actually. Hello. I would actually. I would play Bruno as a false nine. I think that's the best thing we could do because, I mean, we could,
You can't surely say that because Ten Hag won't use him as a false nine. He will use him as a number 10, and he has no other option but to play Weghorst. You can't play Okay, Garnacho is a star boy, but we can't give him that much pressure. We can't give him that much pressure. We can't.
no, but like it's better than. What other options do we have though? Because then we have to start Weghorst, and if we start Weghorst, it's like playing with 10 men.
Playing with Lamppost.
I mean, let's see what it does tomorrow. It'll be
Like,
interesting.
bruh, literally people, like when we signed Weghorst, some United fans are like, oh, Weghorst is better than Giroud. Giroud has won the Champions League and the World Cup, and he's a clutch player. He's a clutch striker.
And also, I mean, am I wrong in saying this? Odin Igalo was a better loan move than Val Weghorst.
Yeah, exactly. And also, Weghorst could have scored his first Premier League goal against. He was actually close scoring against
This
Fulham, but
close. It was a tap in. It was a tap in, but
like fucking hell, like how the hell can you miss? Like what? Come on, like seriously, and like I guess this is the predicted 11 which AD has sent.
Okay.
So okay, the probable 11 will be okay. So you were actually type of right. It was Zdaya in goal with Varane, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Shaw at back four, Ericsson, Casemiro, mind it,
Yes.
Casemiro,
No, it
and
can't be
Bruno.
Ericsson. It can't be Ericsson. I'm sorry, but we cannot play Ericsson. If we play this lineup, we'll get destroyed. It has to be Fred.
Now because Fred's only job is De Bruyne and De Bruyne or Gundogan.
Yeah, no, like mainly De Bruyne. Like I remember Sir Alex told the Jason Park once against AC Milan, your job is Pirlo. So Ten Hag has to tell Fred, your job is De Bruyne.
Like literally, like Ferdinand said this. Like your job is not kicking the ball, not touching it, not defending it. Your job is only Pirlo, only Pirlo. And I think so. In the last Manchester derby, Fred did an impressive job in midfield against De Bruyne.
Yeah, and even against Barcelona, like not to hurt you very deep, but I'm mentioning this is at Old
Oh, he
Trafford.
was
He did very
impressive.
well.
Fred
Yeah,
was
he
really
did very well
impressive.
against. He did the same thing with De Jong.
Yeah, with De Jong, Gavi, Pablo Gavi as well, and Biscuits, Sergio Biscuits as well. But okay, so the Garnacho at the left, Bruno at the 10, Sancho right, and Rashford up top. But I'm unsure about Rashford playing as a striker though. I'm happy with Garnacho, but okay, AD left. I don't know why, but okay, so
Yeah.
City lineup: Ederson, Ake,
Uh,
with Ruben Diaz, Kyle Walker, Rodri, John Stones as a CDM. He's actually playing the majority of the season as CDM with Grealish at the left. Really impressive from Grealish as well this season. Gundogan, one of the players, were very underrated players, along with Rodri. Then De Bruyne also clutch, Bernardo Silva as well, really great player and player of the season for Manchester City, Erling Haaland. But I'm still unsure to play Rashford as a striker because his finishing is bad.
yeah, I mean, but like I think the main thing is the only it's his pace. That's the only reason we play him.
But
It's
he's got
because of
the
his
pace, he's
pace.
got the dribbling, but his game sense sometimes doesn't work.
And apparently, Pep Guardiola has said that Ortega was dodged in the cup finals because he is the cup goalkeeper, and Jose did this as well in the Europa League final. He played Romero because Romero was his cup goalkeeper.
Oh
So
yeah, and Jose Mourinho, very surprising. I'm really shocked that he lost to Europa League final.
no. But I saw that game. That was rigged. Anthony Taylor, get out, get out, get
Yeah,
out.
actually, the referee, Mourinho literally said to Anthony Taylor, "You're a fucking disgrace. You're a fucking disgrace." Because he handed out 14 yellow cards, and I think it's the first time it's happened in the final. 14 yellow
And
cards.
also
It's
there
not
was
a
a clear
joke.
handball as well, and there was a penalty as well. That was should have been given to Roma, but it wasn't. So
And this is why Anthony Taylor was
yeah,
completely biased towards
it is.
Sevilla.
Yeah, but if we're getting about that topic. Okay, so so starting 11 for this game for United. Yeah, okay. So in goal, De Gea. It's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be big from him tomorrow. I mean, we need him to make. We need him to
No,
be
we
clutch
have to.
tomorrow. We need him to make save.
You can't play Butland in goal. Excuse me, can you?
Yeah, look at that. Centre backs. I get Lindelof.
I think it's not a question. Lindelof, clutch against Brighton, clutch against City as well. Like,
What you could do, you could play short left centre back, but then you have to start Malacia, and I would say Lindelof deserves more of a chance than Malacia.
because I think
So,
that Lindelof has
yeah,
been
um,
really underrated this season. Really underrated. Right back Wan-Bissaka.
right back.
Wan-Bissaka, one of the most improved players in the squad. The most improved in the squad.
Will you guys do combined? Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess we should. Yeah, combined 11. We'll do that after this.
We will.
Left back. Yeah, left back.
Shaw. Shaw back.
Fields, Casemiro,
And Fred.
and Bruno.
Okay, no, put Casemiro at the right and Fred at left because Fred is left-footed.
Oh yeah, Fred's left-footed. Yeah.
And Leicester going down as well. Really unfortunate. When I saw Wilfred and Didi's photo over there, really unfortunate.
Yeah. And front three. Okay, so off the left. I don't know what to do here. Okay. Last bit after striker. We have no one else.
But I don't think so. Pena will start Weghorst as a striker.
I don't think it's not Weghorst. I really don't. I don't think. Off the left. I mean, I don't like it, but I can answer. Who else? Who else is there? It has to be. Has to be. And off the right.
Sancho. Sanchi boss. Sanchi.
I mean, it's like a few. I think this is a good team, but my only concern is the attack. This Martial is just so frustrating. If he was fit, it would have been so good. Like if he was fit, it would have been easy. Rashford on the left, Martial at striker, Sancho off the right. But he goes and gets injured at the most important time of the season. It's just so frustrating.
Weghorst. What about Weghorst injured?
No, Martial.
Yeah, I heard Weghorst. Sorry, apologies. Yeah, okay.
No, yeah, that's it. So yeah, okay,
So,
so I guess
combined 11. I would say De Gea in goal with Varane as a right centre back, and Ruben Diaz along with. It's hard to pick between Diaz and Stones. Diaz, Stones, and Akanji, but I think Diaz is like way better right now.
Yeah, and left back, Shaw versus Ake, Hamid Shaw.
I would actually put Ake over there. I would actually put Ake.
Over Shaw.
Yeah, because I actually saw, but like Shaw, and don't get me wrong, Shaw has been really good, but Ake, like he has revolutionized that position for Manchester. Like Sergio Gomez came in, and Shaw, Ake, like no man, like I can't let you take that position. Like he has been instrumental for Manchester City, man. Nathan Ake has been really good in my opinion. Don't tell me you're okay. Right back, Wan-Bissaka, no question about it. Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka. Then
you can't put Kyle Walker. You can't put.
Yeah, can't put Kyle Walker. I don't care what anybody says. Casemiro is better than Rodri. I'm putting Casemiro.
Casemiro. I'm not putting Rodri over there. Come on, Casemiro, Bruno, and De Bruyne.
Casemiro. I mean, Gundogan.
Actually, Gundogan. Yeah, actually Gundogan. I mean, like it. Like I think the Gundogan had a better season actually.
Yeah. comments. If Weghorst somehow scores, I'll be funny. Shaw over Ake. I mean, debatable, but I mean, I don't know, but debatable.
I think so you should put Shaw over there. I guess. I guess you should put Shaw over there.
Okay. And then next midfielder, I got Gundogan. It has to be.
Bruno.
And
Like
then
Bruno has been. Don't know hard feelings against Bruno, but Gundogan has been really impressive this season.
yeah, I mean, striker, left back, Haaland.
Haaland, no question. Haaland of the left, Rashford, right, Mahrez,
Right.
Bernardo Silva,
Um,
and left Rashford.
and then so how many United players? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That feels wrong. It should not be more United players. That feels wrong.
I think so. I think so. At right back is not a question. CM is also not a
It is left
question.
back.
Left back, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's debatable, but the thing is, it's no, because if there's 6 United players, that means United is a better team, and we are not a better team here. We are not a better team by a long way. So yeah.
Our defense. Look at their defense. They have got Manuel Akanji, John Stones, Ruben Diaz, Nathan Ake, and who else? They have got Rico Lewis from the academy.
Yeah,
We have got who? Lisandro, Varane, Lindelof, and Maguire the shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we need to work on that somewhat, but yeah,
And
as well,
and Harry Maguire could leave Manchester United, so we have to pay 10 million for what? 10 million
because of his wages.
Fucking hell, man! 10 million.
We have to pay it actually to get rid of him for his wages. That's
What the hell was Glazers? What the Glazers smoking to spend fucking signing Harry Maguire?
Yeah, and of course, so talking a bit about transfer news as well. We've been heavily linked to Mason Mount, so I know you're not very fond of Mason Mount, but from what I've seen, Ten Hag wants him. And if Ten Hag wants Mason Mount, we should go and get him.
love Mason Mount because I think so. Time to change, revolutionize the midfield. I think so. Eriksen is getting old. And we need a new midfielder. Sabitzer on the cards of on the verge of joining us as well. I think so. Him and because Mount can be more of a rotational player along with Sabitzer. Both can rotate at the same time.
And like also, if we get Rice and Mount, that would be so good. If we can get Rice and Mount, I think it looks likely because United, he wants to come to United. That's his first choice, but we need to agree a fee with Chelsea, so that'll take a bit of time. But with Rice, it's difficult because Bayern want him and Arsenal want him as well. So,
but he won't go to Germany though. He won't go to Germany because look at the midfield of Bayern. Like Musiala is playing. Even Gravenberch can't play in that position. Not even like Goretzka hardly gets a chance. Kimmich is always a starter. Look at Gravenberch can't get a chance over there. Like look at the team, man.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that. I think we should.
And even Sabitzer is not getting chances. Sabitzer came to United. Look at him, like impressive from him as a lonely player.
No, but like to be fair, like at United, on the comment here, Mason Mount is a good player. Not the ideal option, but for United probably, but still good. Well, I think it is the ideal option because for Ten Hag, clearly and apparently Ten Hag has liked Mount and was at Ajax because Mount went on loan to the Eredivisie and Ten Hag has liked him since then. So,
when the hell did he went to the Netherlands? What?
I mean, I heard that somewhere.
I heard Chelsea were playing against Ajax in the Champions League.
Oh, yeah, it might have been that actually, but I heard he.
He actually was in Vitesse. He was actually in Vitesse.
Yeah, Vitesse, 2017, 2018. Yeah. So yeah,
But,
I mean, so Ten Hag really likes him.
Yeah, Sabitzer. What you're saying about Sabitzer though?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's Sabitzer. I mean, I would just say that he's been good when he's played, but the problem is he's been injured 3 times. 3 times he's been injured when he's been here. I'm not calling him injury prone, but he's only been here for 6 months and he's been injured 3 times. Like it's.
Yeah, that's another concern. That's another concern.
So, bless you. So yeah, I mean it's and also another player who looks like we're gonna get probably is Rasmus Højlund from Atalanta. He's a Danish striker, around 20
And he
years
said
old.
he's a Man United fan. He's the biggest fan of Manchester United, actually.
Yes, yes, he said he's a United fan. Apparently, Ten Hag has had Zoom calls with him. Romano has said that Atlanta want at least 60 million for him. 60 million.
Bruh, why the
That's a bit. That's a bit.
only by Kane? I'm trying by Kane. I'm not fucking hell, man. 20.
No,
Okay, I could have understood
I think
20, but
no. Like okay, he was signed for 17, but I would say, I think.
okay, max
I mean,
20.
50
Max
makes more.
20. 20 is max. 20 is max. I won't give him more than that.
20. I mean, no, but like he's had a very good. But like, I mean, at this current market, I would say 40 to 50 makes sense, but 60 is way too much.
Bruh, 60 is fucking way too much. 60 is like senseless. With Hoogeland, I would
I mean,
love
people
actually.
are calling, I mean, people are calling him the next Haaland, but I mean, let's see.
But
Let's see what happens.
no. Like fucking hell. Like these.
Atlanta want to charge an arm and a leg for Hoyland.
Like,
Yeah, I
okay,
mean,
so and of course, like we can like we need to buy centre back as well. Sir Harry Maguire and buy Timber, someone like Kim Min Jae.
yeah.
I don't think if Kim Min Jae
And
wants to come, but I think the two centre backs is a priority.
say 35 to 50 million max, but they at least want 60. Yeah, 60 is way too much. I mean, 60. I mean, I'm trying to think. 60 is what. Like what else transfer was 60 million? Bruno was 60 million. Bruno was 60 million around that. So that's just that's ridiculous.
And like,
And
do you know actually like, I forgot to tell you one thing about two centre backs we need because we can't go in the market and buy we need at least buy one and promote one from the academy like Mengi or Liard. Ted Mengi. I think so. I'm really impressed with Mengi as well, man. Really impressed
yeah,
with Mengi.
I mean, yeah, I could see that happening, but I mean, for me, the only player that looks like was gonna break through next season, I think it's Ahmad, and we've already seen what he can do. But I think Ahmad will be the main player.
Great.
From
And
the
Mejbri, don't forget my boy Mejbri as well. Mejbri, what a season he had with
I mean,
Birmingham City.
it depends, but it depends on Den Haag because if we sign two midfielders, then Messi wanted to get a lot of game time. But I mean, let's see what happens. And I mean, so for the centre back, I think we'll go for Kim and Jae. For the goalkeeper, because we need a keeper as well. Apparently, we might be going for a young keeper. I forgot his name, but he's from Anderlecht.
Lafont?
No. That's he's one of friends. Like I forgot his name. It's like he's Belgian, I think, from the Belgian league. Anderlecht goalkeeper. Apparently, we might go for him. And
It's,
see, I think when he's sick. Ahmad was great for Sunderland. Yeah, he was.
Bart
he was
Verbruggen.
yeah,
Bart Verbruggen, I guess the name.
I think it was him. Yeah. So we could go for him as well. So I think this summer we should be getting 6 players, in my opinion. I think everyone's talking about one striker. We need 2 strikers because Martial cannot stay fit. He needs to be sold. So we need 2 strikers, and then we need 2 midfielders, a centre back, and a goalkeeper. That's 6 players. And so apparently, from what I'm hearing, our budget will be 200 million, no matter what happens with the sale. So that looks good.
They are actually backing Ten Hag, but bro, like utilize those money in good places.
It's because Ten Hag, like this whole process is like because this summer we actually looked like a bit more efficient than previous summers. Because last summer our strategy for the whole window was Frankie De Jong. That was a whole transfer strategy. But this summer we're actually talking to players before the window is opened, which is good. And that's because of Ten Hag, because he's pushing this. He's pushing all these transfers.
We signed some really good players like Hoogeland or Kim Min Jae or Julian. I would actually love to see Julian Timber in the Premier League. More excited to see because he is likely to leave.
Yeah, but I think Kim Min Jae looks more likely because also we cannot sign Kim Min Jae, by the way, until July because its release clause is only for the first 2 weeks of July. So I mean, let's see what happens with that. Of course, we've also been linked to Harry Kane, but I don't think it'll happen, to be honest, because Spurs don't want to sell him. The only way he'll come to United is if he forces a move. But I don't think he forces a move.
I think so he will stay at Spurs for his entire career. That is the problem.
Yeah, I mean,
And he's a
fortunate for
number
him,
one
but
fool if he
yeah,
does that. And he's a fool actually.
he's a fool. I mean, look at, I mean, it's just,
But
no comment. I don't,
I know Spurs have made your career, but still.
I don't think United should go for Timber. I think waiting until July to get Kim and James, but I would prefer Kim and Jay to be honest because I mean the main reason is because he's left-footed, so that works very well.
Oh,
Because
I
Ten
didn't
Hag,
know that. I didn't know that.
he's left-footed, yeah.
Okay. Is Kim Jong Un? No, I mean Kim Min Jae. Oh, fucking hell, my bad. Sorry. So, nah. Play the cap. Play the cap of the. Play the cap.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. So Kane is probably staying at Spurs. Levy won't ever let him go until his contract ends early. I mean, yeah. I mean, probably not. I mean, one. Okay, I want to see. Apparently, Benzema could be looking to leave Real Madrid. So for one season, would you take Benzema for one season?
Nah. Come on. Nah. Bro, realistically, no. Even I won't dream. Bro, Benzema, no disrespect to Benzema, but I can't have old players at this club. It's not a retirement
Yeah.
team. It's not a PSG. It's not a PSG. We are Manchester United.
Yeah. I mean, if we sign Benzema, like we'll pretty much be we'll pretty much just be like the stepping stone for all Real Madrid players, because like every Real Madrid player
Exactly.
wants to come.
Like Ronaldo, then who? Casemiro, Varane. Now Modric will come. Then Benzema. Then
Beckham,
then after 10 years, Fede Valverde will come. What the hell is going on over here?
and Beckham, remember he was the first one.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, that's that. So yeah, I mean, so looking at United's window, I think this is a realistic window. I think, like
No.
that goalkeeper from Anderlecht. I think for centre back, Kim and Jay, and midfields, Mount and Rice would be difficult to get, but
But
like
Rice,
he's Ten Hag's priority.
he'll probably go to Arsenal, I guess. Declan Rice.
Yeah, but I mean, let's see. And but from what I've seen, he likes United. Like he actually said, and Old Trafford is one of his favorite stadiums to play at. So maybe he'll choose United. Like let's see. And for the strikers, I would say
Hoyland.
Hoyland and also I forgot to mention him. Another striker that we've been linked to a lot is Kolo from Frankfurt.
Yeah, Koulibaly. I think so. He's more of a playmaker than a goal scorer, and that's a good thing
He's like
about the striker.
he's kind of like Martial, he's kind of like Martial.
But hopefully, he's not
Uh,
injury prone like Martial.
No, he's not injury prone like him, but like his holder play is very good. And actually, this in the Bundesliga this season, he has, even though he's a striker, he has the most goals and assists,
Yeah,
which
most goals
is
created, goals contribution.
yeah, he has like I think 15 assists and like 12, no, like 15 goals and 12 assists. That's like very good for a striker. So I would really like that because then you have two young strikers competing for that number 9 shirt, and like that's good competition.
And Haaland, he's left-footed, and I'm really excited if he comes to United. And Ten Hag, I
Yeah.
guess if you said
Also, he's 6 foot as well. I mean, for a 20-year-old, that's pretty good. For
yeah,
20
that's
years.
really tall. Like fucking hell, how many? Like in Norway, what is the average height of one in Norway, bruh?
He's not. No, he's Danish. Not Norwegian.
Haaland is Danish.
Yeah,
Okay, my bad. Then. Sorry.
and also actually Ericsson is Danish as well. So there's a connection there.
Ericsson can say like, "Oh, come to Old Trafford. It's a sexy place. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful place."
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. I think with the Kane deal, I think this is what we'll do. United will give an 80 million offer because Kane. I think 80 million is a good offer for him because he's 30 years old, 1 year left on his contract. I think 80 million is a good deal. If Spurs say no, walk away. If Spurs say yes, get a deal done. I think it's as simple as that.
Yeah, man, exactly.
So yeah, Um, so yeah, I guess, and also, I mean, it's kind of linked to United, but not really. Lingard has been released on a free by Forest.
Lingard, bro, he has been, but like people are like, okay, no, now like Lingard
Yeah.
hasn't even played that much
Yeah.
more.
Can I get my
Yeah.
quick thoughts on the final?
Yeah,
Sorry, I
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
able to do it earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be an interesting final. I mean, I'm afraid to say I think City is gonna win this. I think they're just too motivated, too strong. I would prefer United to win because I like to, underdogs, obviously. And plus, the trouble for City just feels weird, you know. So yeah, I mean, we'll see though. We'll see what happens. Best of luck to both clubs, and it should be an interesting final, man. The battle that I'm really most excited for this game is the Rodri Casemiro for me. I think that's gonna be such a good because for me, I feel like that's the most closely matched position of both teams. I feel like both players are really good, you know. And I feel like every other players in the team from both teams, like I don't think feel like I feel like there's not like that close together. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, I get that. I mean, for me, with the midfield battle, the main thing is Fred. I mean, Fred has to start. If he starts, then we can maybe win the midfield battle. That's right.
no, yeah. If Ten Hag starts McTominay or Ericsson, that's you're gonna lose that midfield battle.
Bruh, violation mode on, violation, violation. Oh my god, violation again. Can't be serious. You can't fucking start McTominay. If McTominay
No,
starts,
no, you're not listening to me. I'm
If
saying is that
McTominay
if you
starts,
start,
if McTominay starts, City fans will be like,
oh,
Also, tomorrow we might be seeing that's 2.0 tomorrow. If we win tomorrow, we'll be seeing a 2.0 of that. 2.0.
oh, jeez,
McTominay becomes McTerminator, unfortunately.
yeah. Like I said, man, it's
Coming
gonna
to
be
United.
And he probably will leave for Newcastle, so best of
Yeah.
luck to him.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and yeah, and also we've also been talking about United transfer news. Apparently, we've been linked to Mason Mount. So what do you think? What do you think about that?
It's a bad deal. I don't rate that guy at all.
But I think so. We need a midfielder, so I would take him
Yeah.
actually.
And Ten Hag wants him because apparently I don't know if you knew this, but Mount actually played in the Eredivisie a few years ago, and Ten Hag has liked him since then. So Ten Hag really wants Mount. So if that's what the manager wants, then get him.
See, the problem with him is that I think he's like, I'm not saying he's a bad player. It's just that he isn't like a world class player. Like if you guys believe he is, then I'm sorry. Like he's just not going to be good for you guys. He's good as like a utility guy. Like I think he could be good as like give you that hard work attitude and attitude and that kind of stuff. And obviously, um, he works hard on the pitch. He's a decent player. He's got some goals and assists here and there, and he's probably good for your midfield because you need some more depth in midfield.
Yeah, I mean, but like, what about Mount? Like, he won Player of the Year twice at Chelsea, and one of them, he was the Champions League winning season, and also Ten Hag. He gets the absolute best out of. I mean, we've seen this season with so many players: Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Rashford as well, especially. He like Ten Hag really gets the best out of players. So, yeah, like yes, like a lot of examples. So I think Mount will. I think we'll see Mason Mount.
Best example is Rashford because people
Yeah.
said he's finished, and look at him right now.
So, yeah. So hopefully it's something like that happens with Mount. And also, I'm not sure if you've heard of this player either, but his name is Rasmus Højlund. He's a Danish, 20-year-old, plays for Atlanta. You don't have a link to him. So what do you think of that?
Yeah, it's a good deal. Although it kind of makes me concerned. Although, like I said, though, I'm not really sure he's that amazing. Because we have seen players that perform very well in Serie A and not really do well in the other leagues. So we'll see, though.
He's young and
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot of people have compared him to Haaland. And I mean, I'm not saying he is Haaland, but the comparisons sound positive.
Yeah, and yeah, in my opinion, it's gonna be interesting.
And also, I mean, what do you think of the Declan Rice saga? Because apparently Rice is like he will leave West Ham this summer, but apparently his 3 options are Bayern, Arsenal, and United. So where do you think he'll go?
I don't see any. I don't see United. I don't think United have it. I don't think United's going to get him. I think it's really between Bayern and Arsenal for me, or West Ham, I guess.
Yeah.
So for me, I just don't see Bayern.
About Declan Rice, 150 is like fucking too much for a century.
Yeah, 150. To get out of West Ham and get out of the office.
David Moyes said, "Oh no, he's more than 150 million. If somebody can play for
Let me ask you guys this question:
I should pay him."
Do you
Fuck
think?
you.
Do you think if he wins a trophy at West Ham, do you think that'll change his mind? Yes, I know it's a conference trophy. I know it's not that
Nah.
important.
It won't.
Bruh, he himself has a desire to one day play for Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool, someone like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, last season West Ham were competing in Europa League semi-finals, so it makes sense. But right now they've fallen off massively.
Yeah. Well, if they win this, they'll be back in the Europa League, so maybe you can give it another season.
They won't win it, will they?
Yeah. I mean, okay, but anyways, getting back to the thing, Bayern. For me, I just don't see Bayern doing it because Kimmich, I think, is going to stay. Now, if Kimmich leaves, which is a possibility because there's rumors into Barcelona.
Where do you get this money from, AD? Where do you get this money from?
It's just rumors. It's not like anything of concrete yet, but if Kimmich leaves, then yes, I could see it happening, but I don't think Kimmich is going to leave. So,
yeah.
And then Arsenal, I think Arsenal is probably most likely of all clubs if he's going to leave.
And I'm pretty sure he's Arteta's like number 1 signing this summer, like his priority. So, but I mean, let's see what happens. And also, like one last player who we've been linked with, and I think very good chance of getting him, Kolo Muani. I think you know him for Frankfurt to United. What do you think of that?
Yeah, he's a good player. Like I said though, it's just about how much you pay for him. I think that's the thing. And I did hear Bayern might be interested in him. So Bayern's
no, but now they're more interested in Vlahovic.
Ooh. Aren't you guys linked to Vlahovic as well?
Yeah, but I don't think he's
No, I won't take him. Sorry, I won't take him.
Yeah, I think like from what I know, Ten Hag's like these are his 4 like priorities. Kane.
Like at one point of time, he was a really good player, but not right now. No, he's not at all good. Like he has dropped off massively since leaving Fiorentina. I think so. His first season at Juventus was really good, but this season I think so. It has been all Di Maria.
Well, to be fair, that might be a Allegri tax.
It has been all Di Maria. I'm sorry, I'm saying Di Maria's name, but it has been Di Maria's season this season for Juventus.
I don't know. I think Vlahovic is still a good player, but I just think Allegri's holding him back at Juventus. He's too defensive,
Yeah.
Just doesn't really work in the system. So then again, though, it's a huge risk because you don't know what you're gonna get, So
yeah. I mean, and also with the ownership news, no updates yet, but I think it will be announced after the FA Cup final. The ownership of Manchester United. Of course, all of us are of course hoping for Qatar, but could be Sir Jim. Maybe there's nothing at all. Maybe they're going to the string. Let's see what happens.
Qatar.
Only big.
yeah.
I mean, out of all these deals, I think Højlund looks like the most likely one. But the problem is, and I haven't told you this yet, but Atlanta won 60 million for them. 60 million for Højlund.
I think that's too much.
That's us. I mean, 50 is kind of okay. It's like 50 is like 40 to 50 is okay, but like 60.
55 to 50 is okay, but 60 is too much.
Yeah.
I guess it shows how much they value him.
Yeah, but hopefully, United is pretty good at this. They like to do deals with add-ons a lot. So maybe we could do a deal for like 45 million plus 15 million in add-ons.
Yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, you guys shouldn't go for Kane. I know he's a really, really good player, but you're going to be too expensive.
But he won't leave. He won't leave Spurs. He fucking wants the money.
No, yeah, that's the thing. You're gonna have to pay like at least 100 million, and I just don't think it's worth spending.
No, like even that.
Bro. Excuse me, 80. We need other players as well. Our budget is 200. We need fucking other players as well. We need.
No, I don't say you shouldn't spend 100 million on one player.
Yeah, we should.
So tell me one thing. 100 million on Harry Kane. So tell me one thing. Where the hell can we buy Mason Mount? Where the hell can we buy Kim Min-jae, Julian Timber, or Højlund?
Yeah, like we need But also, I think one thing to remember as well is 200 million is our budget, but don't forget about sales, because I think United will also make a lot of sales this summer.
And sales, I think of sales. I think so. McTominay is one of them. Harry Maguire is one of them. Phil
Harry
Jones. I think
Maguire.
so. The Lakers has also left so much space for
Sure.
the other players.
And also, I think we'll sell also Dean Henderson. Don't forget Dean Henderson.
Yeah, I guess Dean Anderson as well. Even I think so. I think so many players as well.
Yeah.
The
Also,
sale of
and also like I think people
But
forget this. One thing about Mason Mount and Harry Kane and Rice as well is that the reason why we're linked to these players is because this summer we're looking to offload Maguire and McTominay. Those two are homegrown players. So as per the rules of registration, for like McTominay is homegrown. So like as per the as per the registration rules, United need to have a certain amount of homegrown players. So that's why we're going for English players like Mount and Kane, because we need to fill those homegrown player spots in. So that's why. And yeah, you were saying something, Neil?
Maguire were like okay. And what's about the Leicester defenders? Like they are good in Leicester, but fucking Wesley Fofana and Harry Maguire.
Sorry to interrupt, guys, but you guys take Tielemans. He's leaving on a free this summer, I think.
He has I think so. Best chance for Arsenal to sign him. Best chance for us and for
Yeah.
Arsenal to sign him.
No, but I don't want him because like he's been lazy this season for Leicester at times. He's been lazy. Like I've seen him play. He doesn't give a shit. He didn't give a shit about Leicester getting allocated. I don't want to play like that. I don't actually. He doesn't
He's
give a
like,
shit about
okay, I'm out of here. Just get out.
He doesn't care. He
Yeah,
clearly like the thing with Leicester is that I think they were good enough to stay up, but their players just down tools. Madison, Vardy, Soyuncu, all of them, they just gave up. But they could have stayed up, but they just gave up.
Yeah,
What the hell is
they're
that?
also struggling financially.
What
so they couldn't
What the hell has happened to Kagla Soyuncu? He's even played.
He's free this summer as well.
Bruh, like has he even played this season?
I don't know.
Like,
And also,
bruh, I haven't seen him in a long time, Soyuncu.
yeah.
Okay, he's going to Atleti actually. Yeah, he's going to Atleti next season. So yeah.
One last thing I want to talk about before we end the stream as well is that like one player, I think out of all the players linked to, I do not want to sign him. I do not want to sign him, but we might. Adrian Rabiot. He's free this summer. Ten Hag might want him. I don't like him. I don't want him. I don't really like him.
What the fuck?
I am noob. Emotional damage.
Come on.
Nah, I don't need. I'm just so fucking. But in the end, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Thanks to Rabiot, we got Cassidy, but we can't buy fucking Adrian Rabiot. I don't care if he has won the he hasn't won the World Cup. I don't care if he has gone to the World Cup final. Nah.
I mean, let's see. It's only a rumor, but like, if you don't get Rice, then keep an eye on that. If you don't get Rice,
If you don't get Rice, get Roti.
get Rodri.
Roti, chapati, roti.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, I think we'll end off. Yeah, I mean, it's been a long stream as well. So yeah, I think we'll end off here. Neil, I'm pretty sure you'll be watching tomorrow, of course. Final.
Of course. That's not a question.
And also, we could have a special guest joining. I've held some talks with him tomorrow. Yash could be joining us tomorrow for the final, hopefully. I mean, hopefully. I mean, if he does, then wait, hold on, where is it? Yeah, if he does, then. Miracle! But if he doesn't, then yeah, let's see. So yeah, AD, I think it'll be too early.
My knife is ready. My knife and my passport are ready. I will immediately go to the United States and murder
him. Yeah, and AD, I think it's too early for you, right, to final?
That's like at 10 a.m.
Yeah, okay, so will you watch it or not?
I probably will. I should be able to.
Alright, then, so yeah, I guess we'll end off the stream here. It's really great, Man United, hopefully tomorrow. So yeah, Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications to be notified when we upload the next video, and we'll see you guys for tomorrow's watch along.